Hello, what the hell is going on, people? This is a lot of fun, you know. I never thought I would be making videos about flashlights. Um, and I promised to myself that the trash roast review of the Nitecore SRT7i would be the first and last review ever. I even thought I would never buy a Nitecore again, but surprise, ta-da, the family is growing. Um, I have definitely returned the SRT7i for the reason that you can just discover watching my video about the Nitecore SRT7i don't buy. I thought I would make a clever rhyme there, but now I want to celebrate. This is a little tiny cutie, and it's called MT1A Pro. MT1A Pro. And I really like it. So I'm having a coffee here in my stainless steel mug. And by the way, I'm no professional, I'm no reviewer. I just do it because it's fun and some people find it useful. That's just, to be of use to the community of flashlight enthusiasts, and also doing it with the hope that one day Nitecore will send me some products to review, despite the fact that I give very honest and sometimes very harsh reviews. When I don't like something, I really don't like it, and when I like something, I really like it, and I really like this one. So just like last time, I'm going to move this around the camera so you can take a look, very slowly. You can see what it looks like. It's quite beautiful, sturdy, beautiful finish. The paint job is amazing. I'm quite confident is strongly scratch resistant, which I like. I really don't like when you put a flashlight in the backpack and a few days later you got these white scratches that reveal the aluminum or the steel beneath. This one is beautiful. I have attached the clip. The clip is solid, is good. I like it. You can use it forward, backward, depending on where you want to place the flashlight. And this is going to be operated just with a tail cap. The tail cap is big, is quite strong to the touch, so it's quite resistant. And I do believe it's quite strongly preventing accidental activation, which I appreciate so much. So once again, look at this is the label. They have put in there very good LED. You can read the specs on their website. This review is not sponsored. I bought this. And this is the beautiful eyes of it, or the beautiful eye. And this is the tail cap. That's what it looks like. See the shoulders? You can put a lanyard in there, which they give for free. The clip comes for free too. And the amazing rechargeable battery, because this is rechargeable. I mean, have we all not waited for things like this forever? Since, I don't know, let's remember about the 90s or the 80s, the 90s, and all the 70s and 60s for who was there then. And when we needed a flashlight, we had to carry a lot of extra batteries, right? So this is tiny. And to have an idea of the size, just think of an AA battery. So we're going to open this. You unscrew it like this. It's very easy. there is a spring in the back, which is very good sign. And you take out this beautiful Nitecore rechargeable battery and look at this magical feature. It's got a USB-C port right there. When you plug it in, there is a light, little red, I think I remember, a little red LED light which turns on while it's charging, and it turns off when it's done, when it's ready to be used and put back into the flashlight. That's the name of the battery. There you go. Why did I buy this and not another of the million other flashlights from other brands out there? It's because I started to like Nitecore. I started to like how they present the products and how detailed their descriptions are, and they're becoming more and more and more and more transparent on their website, and they post a lot of videos that tells you what it does and what it doesn't. And the reason I bought this one specifically, it's because it takes AA batteries. So when you can't recharge this, you always have an option, and I find that just amazing, at least for my purpose. So you charge this, put it in there, and you screw the tail cap back on. It's quite seamless, it's quite smooth, it's all well made, it's high quality, and this little thingy would be absolute perfection, you know, to throw in a pocket, to throw in a backpack, to give it to your kids, to your wife, to a friend as a gift. And it's a quality gift. And I believe you can go out with your dog, you can go camping for a short hike, I would say, rather than camping, I would say a short hike. Provided that you carry a power bank with you. There is one strong drawback, or two. One is that the port is not accessible from the outside, which makes the thing definitely like totally waterproof, sure, because there is no openings to the outside. But when you want to charge this, you have to do this thing which we just did. You have to open it, you know, take it out, and then plug in the USB-C cable and wait. So what you could do, you could put this in the backpack while it's charging, connected to your power bank inside the backpack. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot. I haven't tested it. And meanwhile, you can just take out either another of these rechargeable batteries, which you have prepared before. You can buy it from their website, or you just stick in a normal, you know, single-use, normal disposable lithium AA battery. You know, the strong ones for camera equipment, right? The stronger type of AA. I believe it's lithium type, but don't buy them just by my word. Go read the specs and the instruction manuals which are on their websites. Very well made website, and you throw the AA in here, you keep walking back home while this is charging, and then you throw it back in. By the way, it has 3 modes, so if you play this thing in low, it lasts quite a long time, quite a number of hours. You find it on their website. Now the click is dramatic. When you turn it on, you know you're turning it on. It goes click. What I love about this is that it has memory, so it remembers the last thing you used, the last mode. It has 3 modes, so if I click again, it turns off. It's pretty hard to the touch, so I mean, sorry, it's soft to the touch, but it's hard to engage. So accidental activation is very unlikely. Despite that, what I learned on forums, internet forums, I don't remember which one, you just unscrew it just a tiny bit, just we're talking about 1, 2, 3 millimeters. That's all. You click and it's totally deactivated. That's pretty neat. I like that. I was very skeptical about it. I was never going to buy a flashlight which doesn't have a electronic, how do you say, lockout mode. Some of the Nitecore do have it. Sorry, let's have a sip of coffee here. You know, I use a camping mug even in my house, in my own kitchen, right? And I liked this thing here, the tablecloth here, because it looks like I'm on a picnic all the time. How geeky is that? Anyway, so literally I unscrewed it about 1, 2, 3 millimeters, not more than that. And now we go back, and now it's on. You know, it's on because the button was still on. So that's one thing to remember. Once it's clicked, it's on. And even if you unscrew it, I don't recommend doing that, you know, because if you unscrew it and then you go back, you may have forgotten that you may have turned on high as the last setting, and you can, you know, blind yourself in the dark or something like that, because you may need to use it in the car quickly in the dark and your eyes are not used to it. But anyway, the operation, click, it's on, and then a gentle click, a gentle touch to cycle through the modes. Look at how this is like ultra bright. It's 1000 lumen. Can you believe that? No, sorry, this is it. I mean, this is, what is it? I think I'm recording and it's 10 in the morning of a Sunday. There is a huge window that way, throwing the sunlight in the house, and it's warming my coffee. It's X-ray, it's scanning through my fingers. It's incredible. That's 1000 lumen, it's very warm. And you cycle by a gentle touch while it's on. So now we are low. And low, it's decent, you know. I have noticed that low is even a bit too much if you wanted to use it to read a book, while the low of the other beauty I have from Nitecore, I'm actually becoming very, very fond of this brand, and these two flashlights, I definitely keep them. I have another one, which is the MH12 version 2, that's important. This one has a low mode, which is much more suitable for reading a book while you are waiting at the bus stop in the dark, for example. This low is not made for that. I think it's kind of glaring. If you read a book with this low is more for, in my opinion, the way I would use this thing, this cutie, is I'm planning a short hike. I'm planning a short walk. I take it with me because I know that in medium or low mode, it will last enough hours for me to get back home before or after sunset. And in any case, you know, you are not gonna wanna use it in high mode all the time. Why would you? You don't have to throw a light show. It's not a concert, you know, it's not a party. Look at the brightness of this thing. It's crazy. Look at this. You can see my bones. So yeah, I'm very happy with this one. I'm probably going to buy the MT1A Pro version 2 because it has the possibility to use a normal disposable single-use AA battery. Remember the strongest type ones, yeah, those for photo cameras or drones or whatnot. And you can use 2, which makes the power higher, and especially the duration, it almost doubles it. So I'm gonna have both cuties from the MTA series, but I'm gonna get the MT2A because it will have not just one AA battery as an alternative option to the rechargeable battery, but it will have 2AA, and they are very easy to buy, very easy to store, and you can buy the type which lasts a long time, that have a very long shelf life, 5, 10, 15 years. You just check them out. I buy them on Amazon. I don't know where you get yours, but they're super easy to find. And therefore, you know, if I go hiking and I don't want to be worried that this thing will, you know, let me down because you know, it runs out of power, then I will have the MT1A Pro if I plan having a longer walk than usual. Let's say I'm going out 2 hours before sunset and I'm enjoying the walk and I want to take photos of the sunset, and I even want to wait for the stars to come out to have a look at what's happening out there. The truth is out there. And what do? I don't want to just rush back home because this thing is running out of power and I forgot to bring another rechargeable batteries, or I forgot to bring normal AA batteries. So this is going to be with me all the time. But if I know that I'm going to be 6 hours outside, 8 hours, let's say, you know, from 3 hours before the sunset to 3 hours, 4 hours after the sunset, and I want to take it easy and I want to have a light which would somehow show my position if I'm going to cross the countryside and I'm going to walk through fields. So I want to, you know, I want to show my presence, or you know, let's say brighten spots where someone or some animals might be hiding. So it's good to have an overview of what you're doing in the night in the countryside. If you're alone walking, and you never know. So this thing would not be enough in terms of power and duration. So this is more for a short night walk. And the other one, I will have it when I know that I'm gonna take a longer walk. I'm not sure that I would take this one on a camping because I would have to recharge it all the time. I'm not sure that I would take the MT1A Pro on a camping of 1 week. Maybe yes, maybe not. I would probably take that one, the MT1A Pro, if I had bought an extra rechargeable battery, so that I would, you know, use this one, use it up while the other one is charging, and use one each day of the 7 camping days. But otherwise, since I haven't bought the MT1A Pro yet, let's turn it off. It's warm, but not it's not hot. It's not burning at all. I can touch it, no problem. Then I would take this one. So I bought this one, but I will make a separate review of this beauty. I really like this one. This one is called MH12 version 2. Why did I buy this one? Because this one also, just like this one and the double A sister, the MT1A Pro, they all have double fuel options, so you can use normal batteries. But that's gonna be a separate review. This one doesn't have AA. This one is a more serious tool. You know, it has some tactical features, and it has a rechargeable battery. Well, if you want to see it, but we will see it in another video because I tend to talk a lot. I'm not a professional reviewer, so I always, you know, it always takes me too long to say something easy. Plus, English is not my first language, as you know. And look at this. This is enormous. Look at this. This battery is so beautiful. So to supply power for this, if you wanted to use normal batteries, you would have to use another type of battery, which is not AA, but it's CR123. And for that, you need a dedicated charger, which they include for free in the box. but those batteries are not as easy to find, although I mean online they're super easy to buy, but I don't know if they're so easy to find in like in a supermarket or in a news agents or by the seaside or in a tiny cafe on a mountain trip. So this one is more serious, you know, it's more powerful and it's got a lot of more advanced features which we will see somewhere else. This is my LED lenser. This is how I started my journey. They have this beautiful, you know, zoom, patented zoom system. This one is now old, and when I first bought this, the P3, I thought I had a wonderful flashlight, and now with the technology and the new LEDs, this one is a joke. Although I still love LED lenser, it was my first love. It still works, like 15 years later, it still works. It's crazy. We will see how Nitecore holds up the test of time. We will see. But anyway, one click, you hear it, it's loud, it remembers the last mode, and then gentle touch, and you cycle. You go medium, you go low, medium, high, and high is really high. Look at my coffee. And you don't have a lockout mode, gentle, tiny, micro movement anti-clockwise, and it's totally deactivated. It's in lockout. I really like that. Rechargeable, otherwise you have AA, looks strong, IP68 rated. It just disappears in the palm, in the pocket. It's just great. It's just a tiny little thing to have. So it's a yes. It's definitely a yes. It's not enough for long walks, so I'm still gonna get the MT1A Pro, which is double duration and double power, sorta. But I'm definitely gonna keep this one. I hope you are gonna consider it, and I hope Nitecore will send me something good to review. Have good days in nature. Let it recharge you and inspire you, and keep you healthy and happy and creative and constructive. Let's be constructive. It's important. Let's bring the light, be in the light, even if it's a flashlight. Yup.